Thank you, Mr. Speaker. You know, Mr. Speaker, this past Saturday, I was at the Halifax West High School, where there are over 400 residents crammed into the cafeteria to talk about these tax changes. I listened to their stories, and I actually shared their concerns, and yet I was the only member of Parliament in attendance. That's right, not one, single one of those 32 Atlantic members of Parliament were there to listen or to defend their government policy. So, if their own members of Parliament are not willing to defend this policy, when's the minister going to drop these changes?
Honourable Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, we know that citizens in Atlantic Canada and across the country want a tax system that's fair. They want to make sure that the system doesn't encourage the richest to incorporate so they can have a lower tax rate than the middle class. We're out listening to people. So I, too, was in Nova Scotia listening to small business owners and professionals. I, too, was in New Brunswick listening to the Canadian Chamber of Commerce, and we're going to continue listening to them. We know that what we're focused on is measures that are helping the very wealthiest. We know that 80% of assets and passive investment are in 2% of small companies. So what we're doing is making sure our system is fair.
Honourable member for Milton.
He may have gone to Atlantic Canada, Mr. Speaker, but he absolutely did not hear from constituents. Let me give you an example. On the same day that he decided he wasn't going to go to this incredibly large gathering, 400 people, he did have a private, closed-door little session 15 kilometers down the road. And here's the thing about it, Mr. Speaker. When the public tried to get in, you know what they did? They locked the doors. So I want to know, even if he can't defend these changes to the general public, I'm wondering, will he stop locking people out and start listening?
Honourable Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, being in a situation where you're trying...
Order. Honourable Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, as the members opposite focus on how they can help the wealthiest to maintain tax breaks not available to other middle-class Canadians, what we're trying to do is ensure that our system works for the long term. So I will continue to be out listening to Canadians. That's very important. We know that as we move forward, Canadians want to make sure that we get this right. They want to ensure that we continue to have investments in our small businesses, incentives to do so. We'll do that. But at the same time, we're going to make sure the system works for all Canadians.